Hey guys, how's it going? It's Fishy here, coming out to the brand new episode of Nothing Harder featuring the Wii Fit Trainer. Now, if you don't know what the show is about, basically I play every single character of Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, and I play the hardest difficulty, which is 9.0 in Classic Mode, also known as Nothing Harder. And today, the character was suggested by 4 different people, or was suggested 4 different times, I'm going to say, Wii Fit Trainer. And mainly, as it's popping up on the screen now, Nicholas Van Dale was the main person who suggested it. He suggested it 3 times, so I want to see it. And it paid off, obviously, because obviously I'm taking a number of requests as a priority. So since there's so many of him requesting it, Wii Fit Trainer, here you go, Nicholas. So there you go, look at that, and I'm just taking out Wii Fit Trainer here. I'm taking out them with the Gust Bellows. Easy way of taking them out on especially Pac-Land, because it's just so easy. Charizard managed to survive though, as I ran out of Gust Bellows, but I'm just gonna see what I can do to take him out as quickly and as awesomely as possible. So my feeling on Wii Fit Trainer, I previously said in one of my other videos, when my question was who's my least favorite character, it was Wii Fit Trainer, and frankly, like, with good reason. I don't really like this character, to be completely honest. I mean, it's a silly character. When I played it, and there goes Charizard. I played it when I play with it as against other people. Sorry. Well, hold on. Let me restart that thought. If I were to play this game in a group and like no one has played this game before and they see this character, they just get like, what is this character doing here? It's so out of place, which is true. It is kind of out of place. Just this humanoid character who's just doing random yoga moves. It's a really funny character. I kind of think it's the jokes character of the bunch. But anyway, obviously I'm doing every single character in Nothing Harder, and this is no exception. So I'm just kind of being destroyed here. I don't really like this character. It's very standard for my taste. I really like her neutral air. I just find it's very powerful, and you'll see that I stupidly kill myself here by dashing attacking into the bombs, which is just not a smart idea at all. But it's not that difficult to do it. I find the Meteor Smash is very hard to hit and doesn't have very much knockback. So just overall, she's a very weak character, and I don't really like the character, to be honest. See, like, my Meteor Smash did not even get him close to being in danger there. He just used his recover move, DDD, and he was all good. But I managed to read him go in there, and I blow up that box with my Sun Salutation. She has 2 moves that can heal her. Sun Salutation does only 1 health of healing, while the other one, Down B, which charges up and increases your knockback, does 2% off. So I mean, it's such small boosts that it's not really super worth it, personally. So you can heal yourself. I mean, I did try that a few times when I tried against the master forms, but I always found that it wasn't really useful in the end. I mean, I haven't played Super Smash Bros. In a while. This was actually recorded like recently because of how many people requested it, and I've recorded a bunch of other episodes, and this of course was not one of them I recorded. But I haven't played this Super Smash Bros. In a while, so I may be a little rusty. It took me about 20 tries to complete with the Wii Fit Trainer, which is much more than I usually do. And I did manage a footstool link there. So there's going to be a nice lengthy ending to finish this of a failed compilation. But anyway, as Wii Fit Trainer is wailing on Sonic and Dr. Mario here on the, what's this one called? Skyloft stage. I am going to do some questions. I might as well do some questions now. Why not? Because I have 3 questions today, and actually there's been a lot of questions recently because my recent video, the Almar's Broken one, has been doing very well. My channel's been going a lot faster than I was expecting. But I have a lot of questions to answer today. And I'm only, again, going to answer 3. But today we're going to start off with the question from QBADZ12. And this question is a long one, and the reason why I chose him, he was not first in priority, and unfortunately Sonic does get his final smash here. But his question was not on the list of priority, but however, he did suggest a Wii Fit Trainer in the same comment, so I kind of had to do him. But here we go. His question says, "Hey Fishy, I've been watching your videos for about 2 weeks, and I must say that you're amazing. Keep up the good work, and also I would like to ask a question and suggest a character. So can you do Wii Fit Trainer next? I'm trying to play her to her full extent, but I'm not sure how to do that. And for the question, what's your opinion on Wario? I know that he's different from his previous iteration in Smash, so that's why I'm curious about your opinion." Wow, that was a long question. I was just not expecting to read that for that long. So, sorry for stuttering, and I will answer your questions. So thanks, QBATZ12. He also sent me a nice inbox message. Lovely to hear, guys who love the show and everything. I'm not sure if you're going to learn much about Wii Fit Trainer from this. I do pretty generic stuff, a lot of aerial moves, because aerial moves are what I love to do so much. And so there you go. There's Wii Fit Trainer with you and Nicholas Van der Eyl. I believe that's his name. But with them, we're doing some Wii Fit Trainer. And to question about Wario, I actually I talked about him a lot in my Nothing Harder Wario. So make sure you watch that video. I will probably, well, maybe I'll link it in the video. I'll put a link on the screen right now, actually. Right now, in fact. For this, I would make it spin, blah, blah, blah. I'll have like a little screen in the corner, blah, blah, blah. All that fancy YouTube stuff. And just as I'm talking about that, just Bit is destroying me in this video. I mean, he hasn't even taken any damage yet, and I'm not doing well. I really don't like this character again. So he's taking me out, and 0%. Not a good position to be in. That's never happy, but... well, I think we can kind of know what's going to happen because he does fly off there and I do no damage to him, I think. But anyway, he has different, I mean, his forward smash is different than it was in the other game. I mean, it's kind of random, but I don't really like this character, Wario, either. But definitely check out his Nothing Harder because I did complete 9.0 with him, and, you know, he's his own character. That's all I can really say about him. So thanks for the question and the suggestion, QBADZ12, and I love hearing about it. Make sure you can make sure to ask another question because that was a good question to answer. Anyway, moving on to the next question, and also I figured since I didn't really mention it, if you don't know what I mean by questions, I open up the floor in the comments to anyone to ask a question, and that can be any question at all. It could be a question relating to relationship status or relationship advice or anything really. To me, doesn't matter. It can be any question. It's generally video game related, but not all the time. I mean, especially this question right now, as the grizzly bear who loves asking questions and has for a while asks on the last video, do you have a girlfriend/wife? Yes, I have a girlfriend. No, I don't have a wife. I'm not that old. I mean, the only video you've actually seen my face in is the, what's it called? Oh, and Bowser Jr. just got me with the back air there. But the only video you've seen my face in is the monthly update, which is just the 100 subscriber update. I should rename that video to. I'm going to right after this video. But that's the only time you see my face. I may look pretty old, but I'm actually not that old. I'm not even 20 yet. So I do not have a wife, but I have a girlfriend, and she is lovely, and who knows, she may even be on the show at one point. But for now, yes, I do have a girlfriend, do not have a wife. Thanks for the question, the grizzly bear, and today, now we're going to go on to the final question of the day, and this one is from 10HRM10, who also asks a lot of questions, and also has been watching the show for quite a while. And he asks, Fishy, what motivates you to keep trying to do Intensity 9.0 with a character, no matter how hard it is, like Meta Knight for example? I feel like I would just get really sick of the game for a while or something. So this is true. It does take me sometimes a lot of tries to complete Nothing Harder with some characters. For example, this is also a good example of a character that takes a long time to complete it with. I mean, I don't play with every single character in Super Smash Bros. I have played with all the characters, but I just don't play regularly with all of them. So it makes so it's very difficult to pick up some characters because I don't train, I don't do anything like that. I just go right into it with the character. So it is sometimes pretty difficult to do it with some characters, like Meta Knight, like I did, and we did it about 40 tries, and this one took about 20 tries. So my main motivation that keeps you going is you guys, the subscribers, because I mean, I promised when I started this series that I would do every single character, and I'm definitely going to do every single character. And also, based on suggestions, even if I complete a character, like I already have a few other episodes recorded, but since this one was the one I needed to do because I promised I would do it based on demand, she is the one being featured today. So it's all about you guys, and really, because I mean, you guys really want to see these videos, and sometimes it just takes me a long to do it, but it's worth it because I'm sure it makes a more interesting video because I really learned the character and learn what makes them good and what works and what doesn't. Obviously, because if with 40 or 20 tries or whatever, obviously I'm gonna be not the worst with the character. So so thanks for the question to 10HRM. Really, 10HRM10. It really is you guys who makes it worth it for me to make me want to do them, obviously. And also, it's fun, of course. Super Smash Bros. Is always a good time. And this Mii is really giving me a problem here. But he is gone, and we finished the Mii Fighters. And I'm finishing the question portion as well, just as we go on to the Master Core, Master Fortress, Master Hand, and all of those fantastically lovely forms. But thanks for the question, 10HRM10. Lovely to hear from you again. And yeah, we're done the questions for today. I'm just going to close this document and go back to full screening my screen. So here goes Master and Crazy Hand. And I found that Wii Fit Trainer as neutral air is very powerful. That's about maybe 20 or almost 20 damage. Well, 14 damage. Wait, is that even a lot? But it feels like it does a lot. But maybe not. Maybe I'm looking at this again, but I think it does a lot of damage. It definitely racks it up pretty quickly because you can do it about twice before you can hit the floor, and it's pretty quick to pull out. So it's very good a move I use to take out the Master Hand and Master Forms, I should say. So here you go, see a 291, and boom, he is gone. With just neutral air, very good. And this is where I was trying to heal a little bit, because what I can do is I can just keep on using the Sun Salutation and just healing a little bit, which may do some difference. Did 3% off, but just already I'm already at 54, so it's kind of useless already. So it's not really that useful to try and heal with the Wii Fit Trainer. That's my little advice I would give if you're trying to do 9.0, but it can be. If you're at a certain percent, it could be the difference between losing and not. So, I mean, it's up to you. Read the situation you're in and then heal if necessary. I didn't really think it was necessary. I just did it just because might as well. I have time to kill while it's changing forms. Did that too to heal me as well, and does more knockback. So, it makes the Wii Fit Trainer very powerful, the down B. And I didn't really show much in this video because I did it a lot and I would die a lot. So with using her in the other attempts when I was using the down B. So I kind of didn't really think it was extremely essential, but I did use it here because I'm not sure actually if it increases just your launching power or if it also increases your, what's it called, your damage output. So if it increases your damage output, it would be super useful for, obviously, for these guys, but since I'm unsure about that, I'm not using it for every single form. I'm mainly using it as a, oh, and I got there by the Master Edges, but I mainly use it as, what should I say? Mainly use it just as a healing, as a way of healing. So unfortunately, I got by these, and again, I'm also getting attacked by these a lot. Oh dear, I managed to avoid that, and with a forward smash, the Master Edges has been destroyed. Sometimes I may be a little quiet during some parts because, well, I mean, it's also fun to watch Super Smash Bros. Going. So, and since I obviously am recording this after I'm playing it, it makes it very interesting to. It makes it fun to. It's always fun to watch, I think. So sometimes I just may stop just to look at what's happening because a lot of stuff does happen. But anyway, a quick little thing I want to mention is Amiibo Tournament. Hopefully, I'm gonna have my first video of that on Sunday. I mean, I'm really hoping, because I just finished recording all the gameplay for it, for not the first episode of Amiibo Tournament, but for the first fighter introduction. And trust me, from how it's looking, it is going to be unreal. I am working so hard to try and get this out for you guys, make it look as awesome as possible. But I'm also getting this heart there, getting this as powered up as I can, and you'll see it actually does a lot of damage. And as you'll see here, I just want to avoid these guys, and one down air is all I need to take out that. But in terms of what I was saying, yes, Amiibo Tournament, it's gonna be insane. I am so excited to post the first video and see what you guys think. Hopefully you guys are as hyped as I am, and you'll see you'll see how it works when I post the first video, the first fighter introduction. And also I'm gonna also say that I want you guys to try and guess which fighters and amiibos I'm going to actually have in the tournament. There is going to be a theme, not that strong of a theme, but there is still going to be a theme. I'm not going to reveal what the theme is until all the fighters have been introduced. I'm not sure if theme is really the right word though, because theme in the sense that how I choose which character to include in the tournament. All I can say is you'll see how it's all gonna work, and it's gonna be lots of fun. The video has there's a lot of elements to do before I can start or finish the video. So trust me, it's worth the wait because this is going to be a great series. Probably it's the one I've been putting the most amount of work in over the past while, and that's also why there has been not as many Nothing Harder videos as of recently, because I really want this series to kick off really well, and trust me, you'll see what I mean. It is gonna be awesome. So sorry for the shameless promotion. I will be changing the end slate as well to include Amiibo Tournament. Not this time, but when the first video is posted, instead of there just being a random video and the last video. So you'll see what I mean, and get excited for these videos, guys, because now I'm almost 250 subscribers. May I also thank you guys. As we're finishing off here, I'm almost 250 subscribers, and it's been great, and I'm so excited to have these videos. But as Wii Fit Trainer, as you see me, just missing that, I'm falling down, but I'm still at 21%, so it's a very comfortable position. So I'm now in a good position. Up smash, neutral air. Just gonna take these guys out because I do not want to just die in some stupid way. But wow, Wii Fit Trainer is actually destroying them, and boom, it is gone. So wow, I didn't really talk about the Wii Fit Trainer at the end there, but wow, it managed to destroy the Master Fortress really easily with 21% only at the end. So very good, happy position to be in. So as Wii Fit Trainer is destroying this Master Core, I want to thank you guys again so much for watching. Thank you guys for almost 250 subs. Probably by the time I post this video, I'll have 250 subs. Fingers crossed. And as she finishes off destroying and smashing these, I'll leave you guys with a fail compilation. Make sure you guys like this video, comment as a question, and subscribe most of all. Share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.